Hey guys, Liam here. End Night Games have just released Sons of the Forest into early access, and there's been a lot of people waiting on this, so I decided to see what happens with it on Steam Deck. This is a mixture of open world survival with horror elements that you can play alone or in co-op with friends. Now, the previous game, The Forest, was very highly rated on Steam, and already Sons of the Forest has managed to shoot up Valve's rating system. The good news is that it runs out of the box with the default Proton, and I've been doing this on the current stable update channel on Steam Deck. As always, for a newer release, it will need some time to build up shaders, and you will see quite a bit of stuttering while it does so, but after a few days, Valve usually has a shader cache up for download. However, while it runs, it does not run well. You will need to do a fair bit of messing around with the graphics settings to get it how you want it. It also only has FSR 1, not FSR 2, and so the picture quality is honestly a bit miserable with FSR 1, but this is the only way to boost the frame rate on Steam Deck to an acceptable level. Hopefully, if they upgrade to FSR 2, we might see a reasonable bump in both performance and visual quality, sometime maybe later in development. Another thing to keep in mind is that the game doesn't put you in the same area on each new game. Some areas do perform better, but of course this is a game all about exploration. Having okay performance in one bit, but then going off to explore in a new area that you need to go to and having it drop quite a lot is not really acceptable. Here's an example of just how bad the performance can be. This is now on the absolute lowest settings it can go without FSR turned on, textures down to 8th, and it struggles here to even stay near 30 frames a second. This is after I manually turned down some extra settings below the ultra low preset. I will note as well that like a few other games, I've had an issue where it will crash and reboot the Steam Deck. Here's me testing on medium settings with FSR 1 and it goes to single digit FPS and eventually will just hard crash the Steam Deck. There's a few other games that have this where the RAM use just shoots up, and I hope Valve really managed to sort this out. I spoke to the person behind the Steam Deck gaming channel on Twitter, and they also saw the Steam Deck reboot issue a couple of times and the low performance as well. The frame rate will only get worse throughout the game as you play more as well, once you've explored more and built up a little bit. And if you're going to be playing with other people, you have to take into account everything they're doing as well, and it just won't be good. The thing to remember though is that this is a just released early access game. Everything about it is subject to change. And it's one that I'll likely need to take another look at multiple times through development. They're currently estimating about 6 to 8 months left in early access, so I will take another look. If you don't mind the lower visual quality of FSR 1, then you can absolutely put it to ultra low or low and get mostly 30 frames a second, but for me, I simply don't find the visual quality with FSR 1 acceptable enough. You see quite a lot of distortions, so honestly, I would just say to give it a pass for now. I'll keep testing though, of course, and I'll let you know when things change and improve, but that's it from me for this video. I'm off to go run around a bit more, so be sure to hit the like and subscribe to help me appease the mighty algorithm. And as always, leave a comment letting me know what you think. If you're trying it out on Steam Deck as well, be sure to let me know your own thoughts on it, and I'll see you later.